They say I might as well face the truth, but I'm just too long in the tooth. So I'm an OAB and with me, but I'm not yet quite gone to sea. I may be over the hill now that I have retired, fading away, but I'm not yet expired. Clapped out, run down, too old to save, 1 foot in the grave.
With that, I've got some letters to write. Hey, listen to this. It's from Mr. Hithercroft. You know, that old bloke with the monocle. It says, "Thank you so much for showing me round your house last Thursday. It is a truly delightful property, and I should very much like to arrange a return visit to inspect it more closely. I hope you will not mind if this time I bring along my camera, as I am very keen to take some photographs of you in the nude. I have a wide collection of World War II gas masks, which, if you are agreeable, we..." Oh, dear. I think I feel sick.
Sounds quite promising, then.
I beg your pardon?
Well, it's only a bit of fun, presumably. You never know, it might be serious. We are desperate.
We're not that bloody desperate. In any case, it's addressed to you.
What?
What's that? A diary you're starting up now?
Yeah, just finished. There you are, all yours. Rub each other's thighs with sore feeder.
Welcome back to suburbia. Yeah, these new lampposts up at last, I see.
Are your feet still burning?
Burning? You have to stick them in a toaster when I get in to cool them down. Blisters are bursting all over now. I can feel them. I think it's safe to say I won't be doing much tap dancing over the next few weeks. Oh, look at that! You know who this is, don't you? That new mob has moved into number 10. Little buggers. I'll wring their necks with a... There they are now. Oh, you! What's this? My bloody front garden doubling up as Trent Bridge now, is it? Yours nicely, I'll stick up a sight screen in the dining room for you.
Why don't you sort of down a sewer?
Come we just sort of down the sewer, you cocky little tyke.
5 seconds we've been back.
I'll tell you that about you.
Yeah, what's he going to do about it?
You'll soon find out. He ate your guts.
Yeah. Well, you can tell from me that the feeling is mutual.
Ah, you miserable you are miserable git.
You were a fuss to sing about when I finished cuffing you around the ears with that chicken bat. Cheeky little bastards. Someone's been at these grapes. There was 24 here when we left. The last time I let him come round to feed the fish. And I bet you anything you like he spat the pips out as well. Yeah, there's one there, look. And there's another one.
Hello? You've had a nice time? Bit of a heat wave down that way, wasn't there, by all accounts?
Yes, I'm afraid Victor came a bit of a cropper with his feet. Left them pointing at the sun while he fell asleep and burnt the soles like I can't tell. Been shuffling around like Toulouse-Lautrec now for 5 days.
Oh dear, Where exactly did this happen then?
Oh, while we were on the beach. Luckily, there was another chap there from the same hotel who very kindly dragged him back to the car. Otherwise, I don't know what we would have done. Oh, now wait a minute. Should it? Yes. There we are. Look. He looks nice.
Yes.
He was. His name's Ben. He lives in North London. Yes, he was a lot of fun.
Well, anyway, I think your fish are all present and correct.
Oh.
None of them coughing up blood or anything. Your mail's all in the kitchen, so I better scoot.
Oh, all right.
I'll see you later, I expect.
Yes, and thanks for everything.
Okay. Bye.
Edge of that lavatory pan isn't half cold. Next time I get something to kneel on. (4291). Yes? What? Yes, I did, and I'll bloody well shout at them again if I feel like it. And you see what they've done to my window? I don't care. You should bring them up better. Bloody family of yobs. Never done a day's work since he moved in either. Comes to that.
I think Mrs. Ellsbury said he was a painter or something. Got a job with the brewery.
Well, there's a piss up. What the hell? Where is... Terrific! Yes, it's really wonderful to be home. What's all that racket out there in the night? People dying about and giggling. Did you hear it?
I didn't hear anything. And how long do we have to put up with this vile object up here? It's like something out of Lord of the Flies.
What's the matter with it? I thought it was rather unusual.
You're unusual. Strange, isn't it? I mean, other people bring back sticks of rock or seashells. But no.
You've been in that mood ever since we got back last week. Holidays can't last forever, you know. Did you bring the milk in?
I haven't had a chance. (4291). Oh. What a lovely surprise.
What is it?
It's a cake.
Yes, thank you. I can see it's a cake. I didn't think it was Douglas Hurd's underpants. What's it doing on our front doorstep? Mr. Arnold Larkspur, 17 Rivers Bank.
Oh, yes, we had a letter for him the other day. That's that new block of old people's flats up near the park. You can't wonder people keep getting mixed up.
Well, I see why. They're completely different. I mean, we're Riverbank, they're Rivers Bank. One's got an apostrophe S.
There isn't dribble all over it. Take him out for his walk or something.
You've been dribbling a lot lately, haven't you? Perhaps it's something to do with accidentally swallowing that little key in Mr. Meldrew's back garden the other week.
It wouldn't surprise me if you hadn't trained him to do that. Poor man hasn't been able to undo the padlock to his shed now for a fortnight.
Yes, it is a shame, isn't it? Still, never mind. I'm sure it'll work its way through in the fullness of time. Don't it, Denzel?
Evil. Pathologically evil.
Ah, Mr. Mildrew, the very man.
I don't suppose he's produced anything yet at all.
I'm sure if he has, it'll be in here. I made a point of saving them all up for you while you were away.
Very thoughtful of you.
Yes. And Pippa said to give you these marigold rubber gloves. I think they're the right size. Anything else you might require? A pair of tweezers or...
Thank you. I think I can manage.
Good. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Happy hunting, Mr. Mildrew.
Mr. Meldrew, sorry to interrupt. I think you'd better come out the front. There's a big milk tanker's just ploughed into that new lamppost outside your house. I'm afraid it's done a bit of damage.
What sort of damage? Good. I never get something to cover my eyes. I've got that complimentary Daniel mask in here somewhere. Bloody milk tanker. I mean, what speed was he doing in the first place, for God's sake? I'm going to be suing that day for every penny they've got, I can tell you that.
Oh, God. There must be something better in life than this.
It's not my fault if people treat our estate like a skeleton track. I'd have put a pair of trousers over it and probably burn a hole in the seat.
Noon and night, it's not one thing, it's another.
Well, that's the way the world is today, I'm afraid, and you're stuck with it.
Am I?
What do you mean, am I?
I don't know what I mean. You won't forget to put the dustbin out later, will you? Only don't empty it otherwise.
Yes.
And I may be late back tonight because I'm going to have a drink with someone.
Yes, who's that?
Oh, just a friend who asked me if I wanted to. Do you have to stick that thing down?
Sorry, I thought I tried changing the plug. I've tried everything else. Just because I want to watch the UEFA Cup final tonight. Absolutely typical.
Right, so don't feel you have to wait up for anything. And I'll see you later.
Right, have a good time. Bye. Get in there, you... Oh. That's good.
Sure.
Now then, where have you gone? Don't believe it. There we are. That's the letter to the dairy, expressing my views on their tanker drivers. I hope you can read the writing. I got a bit carried away once I got started.
No, that all seems fine. Get it all typed up professionally on Patrick's computer. It'll carry a lot more weight. You off out now, then?
Yeah, yes. Mark has just been off for a meal with some old biddy, so I thought I'd pop down to the pub and see the match, since the telly's conked out.
All right, I'll get this back to you tomorrow, then.
Right, that's great. Thanks very much. Bye.
didn't we?
Yes. Got ourselves into a right, old people.
19 Rivers Bank. This is definitely the one. Hello? Anybody home? Mr. Staymaker, we brought your wife back from the hospital.
Perhaps it's in the garden or something. She's still very sedated. I think we should put her straight to bed.
This way, that's it.
That's it.
Nasty old accident they've had up there with that lamppost, eh? No mistake. Margaret,
Hello, Ben.
you're looking radiant.
Oh, I don't feel it. Thank you. This past week has been one long horror story.
I was beginning to think I dreamt it all. The holiday, and you. Oh, wait up. Sir, this isn't properly chilled. Would you bring us another, please? Certainly, sir. I always think there's nothing worse than warm champagne. Especially tonight.
It's good to see you again.
Five 0. Wish I'd stayed at home and read a bloody book. Anything. Council to come right about that tomorrow. They take a hammer and smash that bulb in. I've just about had enough of it. You're awake. You have a nice time tonight.
By now, he's virtually at war with every neighbour on the estate. Talk about never a dull moment.
I know. He's just frightful, isn't he? I don't know why you should have to put up with it. Costa Rica or Colombia?
What do you mean?
Colombia. Well, 35 years saddled to that. He always reminds me of one of those psychopathic killers in the Chamber of Horrors. Is it the brides in the bath, chap? Mind you, married to him, most women would be leaping headfirst into the acid. How you've stuck it all these years, I find quite astonishing. Someone as warm and sensitive. It's never too late, Margaret, even at our time of life, to change direction. What was that for?
Just kissing you goodbye, Ben.
What do you mean?
It's like Christmas presents, isn't it? They always look so exciting and full of promise, sitting there under the Christmas tree. And then once you've opened them, all the mystery's gone. It'd be much better to leave them as they are, with their wrapping paper on. That way, you'll never be disappointed. And I think we should leave our wrapping paper on. Because one of us is going to end up being cruelly rejected, and I couldn't bear that to happen.
But how can you say that? If you don't reject me, I would never reject you.
I meant one of the three of us. You talk about being sensitive. I'm afraid that's Victor's trouble. He's the most sensitive person I've ever met. And that's why I love him, and why I constantly want to ram his head through a television screen. I've had a lovely time tonight, Ben, and now I'm going.
Margaret.
Oh, do you know what's actually worse than warm champagne?
No.
No. I really don't think you do.
Who the hell's that at this hour? All right, I'll go. All right, keep your shirt on.
What were you doing, leaving the catch on? How do you expect me to get back in? Sorry, I'm later than I said. I suppose you were starting to worry where I'd got to. Well, it's a bit of a story, and I might as well come clean and tell you. Is she? Have you been... You haven't been sleeping with this?
Hey, I thought it was you.
Thank you very much. Where did she come from? And what on earth is she doing? And why the bloody hell am I whispering? This is my bedroom. It is the entropathic week, isn't it? To come home and find your husband has taken up necrophilia. Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask what you're doing here?
No, it's all right. Calm down. No one's going to harm you. It's all right. It's all...
Oh my God. This is absolutely macabre.
What is?
Well, it's hard to make out exactly without my lenses, but there appears to be some sort of wild creature crawling out onto that lamppost. It's all wrinkled and horrible. Like something out of that Ken Russell movie, The Lair of the White Worm.
Need tissue.
Oh, hang on. Meldew's come to the window now. I think he's trying to coax it back in with a biscuit. My God, I have a shrewd idea. It's a woman.
What is this, Patrick? You've had this all along, haven't you? You've deliberately made him keep searching through all those disgusting... I don't believe you. How long has this been in here?
He coughed it up. Must have been a few minutes after he swallowed it. Just... I was going to give it back. Eventually.
So there we are. Sorry about all the to-do over it, but dogs will be dogs, I suppose.
Well, thank you. That's just their job, isn't it? That was kind of Patrick, wasn't it? To get it back for you and clean it up and everything.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
So, all's well again, I hope.
I hope so.
Oh, your letter. I've only just printed it up, so I haven't had time to check it through, but I don't think there'll be any mistake.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much for the coffee.
Oh, a pleasure. Bye then. Bye-bye, Pippa.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, that seemed to go quite well. Perhaps now at last we can resume normal neighbourly relations.
What was that letter you said you typed up for him?
Oh, just a letter to the dairy about compensation for that milk tanker going into his lamppost. It was only a couple of pages. You didn't mind, did you?
Dairy? Oh my God, no. You didn't name the file Dairy.
Why? What was wrong with that? What's the matter now? What's happened? Oh, no.
I'm rather afraid you did.
In the grave. They say I might as well face the truth, but I am just too long in the tooth. So I'm an OAB and weak beat, but I'm not yet quite gone to sea. I may be over the hill now that I have retired, fading away, but I'm not yet expired. Whacked out, run down, too old to say, 1 foot in the grave.
You nearly finished with that? I've got some letters to write. Hey, listen to this. It's from Mr. Hithercroft. You know, that old bloke with the monocle. Says, thank you so much for showing me around your house last Thursday. It is a truly delightful property, and I should very much like to arrange a return visit to inspect it more closely. I hope you will not mind if this time I bring along my camera, as I am very keen to take some photographs of you in the nude. I have a wide collection of World War II gas masks, which, if you are agreeable, we... Oh, dear. I think I feel sick.
Sounds quite promising then.
I beg your pardon.
Well, it's only a bit of fun, presumably. You never know, it might be serious. We are desperate.
We're not that bloody desperate. In any case, it's addressed to you.
What?
What's that? A diary you're starting up now?
Yeah, just finished. There you are, all yours. Rub each other's thighs with Swarfeeder.